Amazon FBA is sizzling right now. Whenever people learn that I'm an Amazon seller, I'm bombarded with questions about how to kickstart your journey. The e-commerce landscape is in constant flux, which means the answers to these questions are different today compared to just 5 or even 2 years ago. Complicating matters further is the overwhelming volume of information available about Amazon. For beginners, it's incredibly challenging to discern what's right from what's wrong. The real issue here is the difficulty in verifying someone's claims of success. Just because people say something on the internet doesn't make it true. In fact, there has been a surge of self-proclaimed experts capitalizing on popular buzzwords to make a quick buck. That's why I've taken it up to myself to create a mini course about Amazon FBA. In this course, I'll break down what you need to know and guide you through a proven model for success. So what is FBA? Amazon's journey started in the 90s when Jeff Bezos launched it from his garage. Initially, the platform focused on selling and delivering books online. Over time, Amazon expanded its offerings to encompass a vast array of products. In 2006, a pivotal shift occurred when small businesses gained the opportunity to list their products on the Amazon platform. What's even more, those businesses tap into Amazon's robust order fulfillment infrastructure. In exchange for a commission and a fulfillment fee, sellers could have Amazon handle the logistics. This service was named Fulfillment by Amazon, FBA. Alternatively, sellers also had the option to use Amazon's platform and fulfill their products themselves, referred to as Fulfillment by Merchant or FBM. The advent of FBA was transformative. It allowed individuals and businesses worldwide to reach markets across the globe wherever FBA services were available. This marked a significant stride in international trade, simplifying the process for suppliers to connect with their customers directly. They could effectively eliminate various middlemen and offer their products at more competitive prices. However, there's a twist. If these middlemen are exceptionally skilled at what they do, they can still carve out their niche in this dynamic landscape. And that's where we come in. Some people ask me if it's still worth it to sell on FBA. Occasionally, you may hear people claim that the heyday of FBA is in the past. And to some extent, that's true. However, it doesn't mean that FBA is no longer a viable way to generate income. It simply means there's more factors to consider. When I embarked on my first FBA venture in 2016, it was as straightforward as signing up on Amazon and launching my first sales. Yet this ease of entry soon attracted individuals with less honorable intentions. Over time, Amazon has implemented more rigorous screening processes for new potential sellers. Nevertheless, in the realm of e-commerce, few platforms rival the power of Amazon. With your own standalone online store, you'll likely struggle to match the traffic Amazon can bring. Furthermore, when you use FBA, you gain a significant advantage with Prime users. In my view, selling on Amazon remains highly relevant today. In the early days of my online selling journey, I used to send my products directly from my supplier overseas to Amazon's warehouses. While this approach is still an option, Amazon has become more stringent in its stock management practices. Nowadays, if your products don't sell quickly, you'll face penalties, and Amazon may restrict your ability to send more products to their warehouses and increase your inventory costs as a consequence. To navigate these challenges, I've incorporated third-party warehouses into my strategy. These warehouses serve as a backup, allowing me to store the bulk of my products off-site. I've adopted a lean inventory approach on Amazon, ensuring that I only keep essential products in their warehouses. So what do you need to start this business? To sell on Amazon, you generally need the following. You need a valid home address, and Amazon may require proof of this address. You will also need a credit card to set up your Amazon seller account. This is used for billing purposes and also to verify your identity. Amazon also requires a government-issued identification, such as a driver's license or an ID or a passport, and ensure you're eligible to sell on their platform. If you're operating as a business entity, you may need to provide a business license or other documentation to show that you're authorized to sell as a business. It's important to note that specific requirements may vary depending on your location, the type of products you want to sell, and the Amazon marketplace you're planning planning to use. Additionally, Amazon's requirements and policies can change over time, so it's good practice to check their official seller resources or contact seller support for the most up-to-date information when setting up your seller account. Now, how much money do you need to invest? Finding the right financial balance is crucial when you're getting started. If you have limited capital, the journey might be more challenging because many newcomers also begin with a tight budget. This often leads to increased competition for lower priced products. You need to generate enough cash flow to continually invest into new products over time. However, it's equally important not to overcommit financially to a new business venture, as there's always an inherent risk of losing it all. In my case, in 2016, the initial costs of my first product totaled around $2,500. Using this initial investment, I purchased around 100 items, and they sold out surprisingly quickly. The profit I generated allowed me to replenish my existing inventory. However, in order to introduce new products and expand my business, I found it necessary to continually infuse additional capital. For those considering entering the e-commerce realm, I'd recommend saving at least $5,000 before taking the plunge. So these are some fundamental principles about Amazon FBA. In our next video, we'll delve into the exciting topic of how to identify products that you can successfully sell on the Amazon platform.